from New York City. Welcome to the New York City subway system. West 4th Street, Manhattan, New York City. Hi. Y'all know me. Y'all don't know the subway. The people of the New York City subway. The rat piss and human piss of the New York City subway. The cages that should be surrounding the entire island of Manhattan. And now it's empty and the best time to get robbed. And this is your tour of the New York City subway. Let's begin, shall we?
Step inside, walk this way, you and me, babe. Hey, hey!
Greetings and salutations. Sorry, scratch that long intro. Bada boom, little sky in Washington Square Park, New York City's West Village, the famous Arc. Welcome to New York, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Hope you can hear me. Hopefully you can't see me because I'm nothing to look at. This is Washington Square Park at night with a shitty camera that does not record in the dark. That is a fountain. It's not a giant of a man lying on his back pissing upward. That's for sure. It's about 80 degrees. End of September. I'm climbing the wall. Hopefully I'll keep my... Alright, so much for keeping my balance. I'm a dancer, I'm supposed to have perfect balance. Which leads me to the purpose of this. This is my very first Vee-Logg, as I'm going to call it. Yes, a Vee-Logg. I have to put my spin, my original spin on everything. It's a Vee-Logg. I've always wanted to do a Vee-Logg before. Seriously. No, really. I'm lying. I've never wanted to do a Vee-Logg before. I've never, ever wanted to do one of these. And here I am. One of the many things I swore I would never do, along with having a YouTube channel. And here I am, September 23rd, 2017, videotaping the only prominently illuminated object in this park. That arc, it's fucking huge, as you can tell, with the people in the foreground to give it some scale. It's huge. No other walls surrounding this park. Lots of weird people, as you can see them. Lovers, enemies, serial killers, junkies, perverts, sex addicts, crackheads, criminals, panhandlers, and me. Anyway, this is my very first Vee-Logg, as I shall call it. You can probably hear the sirens in the background of either a fire engine, ambulance, police car. It's just normal sights and sounds of New York City day and night. Let me just focus on that because it's so nice to look at. And you can actually see it. Why am I in New York City? Well, because the icon is back. Back to the stage, back to the dance floor, back to the club, back to the Pyramid Club, Avenue A, New York City, anti-YouTube. If you're trying to track me down, brother, it's very easy. Very, very easy. I'm letting you know exactly where I am. exactly where I'm going to be for the rest of this night, dancing my hot, sexy ass, as Crystal put it, off. Even though she may still hate me, but que sera, sera. Welcome back. I haven't danced since the end of April. And before that, last June 2016. And before that, maybe a year before that, I basically danced. Is this better? I basically danced about 5-6 times in the past 4 years. Since I hurt my back exactly 4 years ago doing psychotic yoga poses, the kind that somebody with bad back issues shouldn't be doing. Anyway, I'm stupid, so I did them anyway. And that's why I had to stop dancing after 18 years. Yeah. Started November 1995, Webster Hall. Went from there to another cheesy 80s club called Culture Club, which is since gone. And since 2007, I've been dancing at Pyramid Club, which you shall soon be seeing. Oh, this is going to be a fun night. The club is dark as fuck. Can't see a thing. You think it's dark here? Wait till you see the club. Actually, wait until you not see the club because it's so dark you're not going to see a damn thing. I would like to get video of me dancing to show off my skills. Not my oops, I did it again, Britney Spears nonsense in my basement, but my real dancing. The kind of dancing that got me in a J-Lo video. And to dance for Michael Jackson at his fan convention in 2001, I think it was, at Webster Hall. I'd like to film some of my dancing. Don't know if it's going to happen. I feel like Ozzy Bars right now without the ugly blue Crocs. I'm wearing boots that I can dance in, basically. Foot comfort is very important when dancing, especially when you're dancing your ass off from about 10:30 until 4 a.m. That's 5.5 hours. And then I have to walk about half hour to the train station, wait for the train, ride the train for a half hour, wait for another train, ride that train for another half hour, and then walk 1 minute to get home.
Either right or left.
And that's one reason why I have been too anxious to get back into it all this time, because it's a bitch traveling back and forth. Plus anxiety, once I got out of the habit of dancing because of my back issues, I basically couldn't walk for 3 years, sorry. My bad back problem went away. You're tired of looking at me. I'm tired of looking at the camera. And that is some kid sitting behind me. Check him out. There's some kid sitting behind me, snooping on me. He wants to hear what I have to say. See, this is New York. Welcome to New York. I should just sneeze all over the little prick, but I'm gonna be nice. Anyway, as I was saying, I did not dance for 3 years because of my back issues. Last April 2016, I could have went back to it, but anxiety. I got out of the habit of doing my favorite thing in the world, but anxiety kept me from doing it. That's anxiety. It's a bitch. It's a real bitch. And it's back in heat. But I'm forcing myself to get out of the house, to come dancing. One of the many cheesy 80s songs I'll be dancing to. That's what they play, cheesy 80s music, by the way. So, you got a fan of Madonna, Michael Jackson, Prince, and all that wonderful, fantabulous Duran Duran nonsense bullshit. Cyndi Lauper, girls just want to have fun. It's so easy for a straight guy to dance to that song, by the way. Sarcasm. What was I saying? I have no idea. Anyway, I'm back in New York City for the first time in 5 months. And I'm back to dancing for about the 5th or 6th time in 4 years. And I'm going to try to keep this a regular thing because I ain't staying away for another year or 2 or 3 or 4. People always ask me, why at my age am I still dancing at a club? So exactly what age should I stop having a good time? Having fun, exercising, staying in shape. It's cardiovascular exercise, folks. It's not rocket science. At what age should I stop having fun, exercising, staying in shape, showing off like only I can? Really, at what age? I'll tell you what age. When I can no longer walk. That's when I'll stop. But until then, I'm just going to keep on doing what I do best. The showstopper. Mr. Perfect is my YouTube persona. But on the stage, on the dance floor, I am, and I always have been, and I always will be, the icon. Stay tuned. Darkness comes next. Want to see the arch one more time? Now you see it? Now you don't. So maybe I did this a little ass backwards, although I could edit it in the proper order. Wanted to film the outside of the place before I went in, but it's about 3 a.m. right now, and everything's out of order, but you know, I gotta get in the zone, I gotta get in the mood, I gotta get in the character. I tend to forget things, plus I'm not used to fucking Vee-Logging, so excuse me while I readjust my priorities, whatever the fuck I'm saying. I've been dancing my ass off all night. This is the outside. This is Avenue A. Avenue A, New York City. Alphabet City, baby. I forgot the name of that park. Tompkins Square Park. No fucking clue. I've only been dancing here for 10 years. How would I know the name of the park across the street? Here we have a laundromat, we have a cleaners, and we have the world famous Pyramid Club. Member of the Rolling Stones. I forget which one lived upstairs in those apartments. Blondie performed here when she was first starting out in the 70s. Madonna played here in the early 80s when she kicked off her AIDS concert or whatever the fuck it was. And Nirvana, yeah. Nirvana played their first New York City concert here in 1989. Nirvana, 1989. Their first New York City performance was right here at the legendary Vee-Logg Club. Illuminati symbolism. Actually, I just noticed that. I just noticed that. Illuminati! Hey! I didn't even know that. I've been here for 10 years and I never noticed. Anyway, here's what the fuck I look like at 3 a.m. After dancing my fucking ass off for 5 hours. Feel the power, baby? That's right, I wear these. I gotta wear these. You know why? Because people fuck with me. I'm dancing to cheesy 80s music. I'm walking in the middle of fucking street right now, but I don't give a fuck. Because I'm in that zone. I'm in that character, you see. This is where I'm arrogant. This is where I'm an asshole. This is where I'm a prick. When I'm dancing, when I'm performing. Because I have to be. It's because it's an alter ego. Because, you know, no one wants to see a dancer on stage performing with a nice, sweet, cheeky, as Ozzy Bars would say, personality. No, they want to see a prick. But a likable prick. So I am a master at combining the two. I can be a prick, and I can be a likable prick, in fact. I can be a lovable prick. Who's the girl standing behind me? She looks pretty hot. Wouldn't give her the time of day because I don't know the time of day. They said I think it's about 3 a.m., but this is odd. I've never filmed myself recording while standing in the streets of New York. See, lots of assholes around here. That's why I need these. That's why. Yeah. Plus, you know, sometimes people touch me. Sometimes girls want to dance with me, and they touch me, and I got to touch them. So I like to take precautions. You know, you never know where people have been. In fact, it's worse when you know where they've been. So, see, bandana, shades. My ears are killing me because the shades, the arms are behind my ears, and the bandana is so tight around my fucking head, it's strangling my brain. I think this girl's gonna puke in the garbage can. I wouldn't be surprised if she did. I would be surprised if she didn't. Anyway, I should get back in. Try to film inside, but it's so fucking dark. As you could tell, you heard a little Madonna. Watch me get a fucking copyright strike for that. Probably not, because it was so muffled. Which is good, because it's YouTube. I think the taxi driver thinks I just flipped them off. Oh, so, yeah, fuck you. I didn't mean to, but I actually did. See, this is what's coming at me. Traffic. I'm in the bike lane. See, we have bike lanes in New York. We have car lanes and bike lanes. You're more likely to get killed by a bicyclist than an automobile. And plus, you got about 20 pounds of steel wrapped around your torso that, you know, they have to, like, use jaws of life to pry you out of. But anyway, I don't know what I'm stepping in. Yeah, this is a different me. This is a real different me, and I'm just not even looking in the camera because I got to keep an eye on my surroundings because this is New York, New York. City's so nice, they named it twice. Like Sing Sing. Prison. So, see? See? Cocksucker almost ran me right the fuck over. Almost killed me, fucking bitch. So let me get back inside, try and do some recording. This is the longest Vee-Logg anyone's ever... I know it's called a fucking vlog, but I put my twist on things, you know? Longest Vee-Logg anyone's ever done. They're supposed to be short. Ozzy Bars gets pissed off when he goes over 2 minutes. This one's about 30. I'll just have to chop it up into parts. Feed people morsels. Like dog treats, 1 piece at a time, 1 piece a day, as if anyone cares. Yeah, I'm a little hyper now. You would think after 5 hours of dancing my ass off, I would be tired, but, you know, like they say, people your age shouldn't be dancing. should I stop? I still can, baby. I'm gonna have to pry my dead body off that dance floor or wipe me up with a squeegee. Wanna know where I'm gonna die? That's where I'm gonna die. I don't know when. One of these years. One of these nights. One of these loves. Wrong era, this is the 80s. Going back inside, okay? Okay. Yeah. I know. I'm in the zone right now. So, I'm not really polite. Yeah. Try dancing on stage in front of hundreds of staring eyes and people grabbing at you and touching and fondling you and shaking your hands and breathing your shit breath in your face. It's not pleasant. It really isn't. I'm going in now because I'm going to get run over. Oh, here comes a bus. Yeah, time to go in.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my